Christian did his already. I'm starting on mine.
He's got it. He's trying to get dressed.
I opened up your appraisal, right? When you first started. I got Christian. I got all stuff like a surgeon.
There you go.
I said that.
Sweet.
All right, girls, let's do this. This is gonna be awesome.
Let's do this.
Okay. So this being your first lesson, this is really cool. This is my introductory lesson that I give to everybody. So there's 6 positions in jiu-jitsu that I recommend. Okay. So we're gonna demonstrate for her, and then you're gonna do it with her.
Okay.
Okay. So we're gonna start off with you on your right. Head this way, feet this way. Perfect. Okay. So the first position we're going to do is what's called the top mounted position. It's like you're riding a horse. Okay. Actually, let's do head this way, feet that way. Okay.
Nice move, Karina.
So just in this reference, body reference, hands on the floor, it's totally fine. Legs on the ground, feet tucked alongside of her. Top mount. Okay. So I am using the mount. She has been mounted. She's underneath me in the mount. That makes sense? Okay. That's first one. Go.
Oh, my turn already?
Yep, your turn already.
It's like hard to move it on.
They used to fight like this when they were little.
That's awesome. As our reference, hands on the floor, just
Wait,
alongside.
I really wasn't paying attention.
Totally good. It's totally perfect. Now, there's going to be many different ways that you can hold. Yep, perfect, exactly. And there's going to be many different ways that you'll use your legs. But just as a reference, top mount, when I say top mount, we're going to do this. Okay? So now you're off. Okay. So now here's the next one. Side mount or side control. So knees apart, butt low. I'm going to have both of my arms on that side of her body. Step to your left, 2 steps. One more. Perfect. Now you're in. Or now you're not lucky. So we're going to have both arms on that side, butt low. Okay? There's going to be many different ways you're going to position your legs, many different ways you're going to position your arms. Sometimes both on this side, sometimes one or the other. All of them are correct and necessary at one point or another.
What do you call this?
Side mount or side control.
Side
Side control. So just right here, perfect. Okay? That's it. You can start off on this side or that side, doesn't matter. So knees apart, butt low, feet tucked in, arms on the far side of it.
It's so hard to move.
Good. You separate your arms and go like, say, one just over here in that area. Perfect. And if you can, put your elbows down.
Elbows down.
Perfect. Turn your head to the side and rest that on her.
Rest all your weight on it. Turn my head to the side.
Yep, perfect. Just like that. And if you can, tuck your butt underneath and say lower. Lower with your butt. Put your weight. Yes.
Lower center of gravity.
If the problem is that
The
my
pants.
legs are getting caught in the pants.
Okay. Perfect. Break for a second. Now back over here.
And for every side, for every mount, there's an escape, right?
Yes. For every single one, every single position, every hand position, there's a specific way to get out that helps. That's specific to that and efficient and effective. Okay. So now we're going to transition. So without squishing her, I'm going to show you without her. Okay. The next position is called knee to torso. We call it torso because your knee is going to be on her, and it's going to be valid pretty much everywhere from her belt line to her neckline. At one point or another, it's going to be useful in any one of those areas of the spectrum. So what I'm going to do is we're going to start off from here. We put our hands like we're going to do a push-up, and we're going to bring your knee inside and just across her body, and we're going to take our other leg, and we're going to step out and back. And now I want to bring this part of my body upright, just like this. So if I turn my toes towards her, I don't really have very much balance or a good position. If I turn away, it gives me the ability to follow her and also to apply weight. But now watch. See this bottom foot here?
Yeah.
The more that my foot is on the ground and the more that my butt is close to that foot, the less weight I really apply. The more that my foot is off the ground, the more that I'm on the point of my knee, the more weight that I can actually apply on it. The more pressure, the more directed pressure. Does that make sense? So here we go. It looks like this. Hands down. Leg in, leg out, upper torso up. Okay? And at any point in time, it'll be valid at any one of those. So you start off in the side control, side mount.
I have my pants on. Which is
Knees, elbows down, perfect. So hands like you're doing a push-up. That helps you to get up, insert your knee. Good, excellent. And now bring your upper body up.
oh, I forgot. I don't
Perfect.
It's okay.
Perfect. And now turn your feet away from her. That's okay. Just like that. Yep. Like watch my right leg, my right foot, and you do your right foot just like mine. Yep. And you feel how you can drive your weight towards her? Go ahead.
Yeah.
And keep your weight in. Go over top. Yep. Take your foot off the floor. You will deal with those in just a second.
Forget about it.
Yeah, forget about it now.
What do I do with my
That's
hand?
it. And now take your foot off the ground, like me here.
Okay.
Yep. Perfect. And now, hands down, leg down. Perfect. Hands on the floor. Yeah, unheard is better.
Oh, am I still doing, wait,
You
how?
just come back to where you started from, back to the side position. Side control position. Perfect. So enter into the knee and the torso position one more time. Perfect.
And then I just lift up.
Yep, you just lift up. We'll deal with how to make grips and how to hold her and all that stuff in a bit. And if your toes are that way, it's easier for you. Perfect. Yep.
Okay.
Perfect.
Okay, 20
Excellent.
later. I know.
Okay. So there are 3 positions that you use on the top.
Okay.
Okay? Top now. Go ahead and do that. One leg over like you're riding a horse.
Yes. Got it.
Excellent. Side mount. You can jump to the other side or when you started. That's fine. Now, if you can, tuck your feet in and your butt close to them. So, watch here. Yep. And your butt close to that. Perfect. And if your hands don't reach it there, it's fine. And you can even, we'll do multiple positions with our hands, and all of them are valid and useful at one point or another. Perfect. And then, knee and the torso.
Which is just up,
Yep.
grab, and then.
Perfect. Excellent. And we're going to do that same thing on the other side. So start over there.
Okay.
So we have 3 positions on top.
Okay.
And you can put your knee below her belt if you want to, you know, for when you're going to knee and the torso, whatever, just so it's not in the way. That's perfect. Top mount. Next thing, side mount. Perfect. Yep. Head down, body down. Yep. Perfect. And then go knee and the torso. Yep. Turn your foot out and away towards the wall. Yep. Perfect. That's okay. Lean on her. Lean on her. You good. Lean on her.
I like put your weight on me and then you won't fall over.
And I'll show you where to grab with your hands here in just a second. It'll make it actually easier.
Do it again?
Yeah, do it again. One more time.
Okay.
Side mount, knee and the torso. Good. Wherever's appropriate for you is fine. Good. Leg out. Excellent. Now watch this. I'm going to take this hand and now grab her tricep, and this hand and grab her collar. Yep.
Like this?
And now you lift and you can pull. Pull with your hands. Yep. And you have your weight. Now turn your feet away. Perfect. This gives you an ability to control her, and we'll deal with stuff with that.
Okay.
Okay? All right, so now we're going to do the 2 positions on your back.
Okay.
Okay, so now I'm going to use Korean. So if you would, go into my guard. So as a concept, anytime you're on your back, if you're the person that's on your back, we're going to get our legs involved to help us out. Okay? The most dominant and safe position you can be is when you're using both of your legs like I am. Okay? So we're going to call this one the closed guard, meaning my ankles are crossed around her and then it's closed. Okay? This with my ankles apart would be the open guard. So we're going to do closed guard for this one. So closed guard, hand behind the neck, hand behind the tricep area. Just like this. No problem. Both hands on both arms, one at a time, is going to be effective. Just like this. Okay? You're up.
I'm on the ground?
You are on the ground.
Okay.
Head this way, feet that way. Ankles crossed. There's many details, but we're not worried about it. We're just
Okay.
going to give you the idea of what we're doing.
You just close?
Close your ankles. Perfect.
And then-
One hand behind the neck. One hand behind the tricep.
Behind the tricep.
Perfect. And then you're going to switch arms. Yep. Just like that. And now, just move around slightly, just so you feel. Good. Perfect. Switch arms. Good. And move around slightly, just so you feel. Perfect. Excellent. Okay, you're out, and now next position. This is open guard, okay? But you can do it with me. There you're at. Now you're going to learn something as you do this, okay? So now, changing from open, or from closed to open is totally easy and fine, but I'm going to start you off with a frame of reference. And this is also something that will help you in self-defense,
Yeah.
okay? Think about this concept. Anytime that I'm between your legs, you have the ability to put the sole of your foot onto my hips, okay? So if I'm between your legs, put the sole of your foot on my hip. Perfect, okay? You can maintain space and distance, and you can also control me from here,
Yeah.
okay? Next, we're gonna do the shoelace portion of your foot. Like imagine we're wearing high tops, okay? And I'm gonna take the shoelace portion of her other foot and I'm gonna place it inside here and she's gonna bring her toes back towards her face. Okay, so we have the ability to, and both are gonna be appropriate, whether it's switch for me, this one here and this one here. Okay, so now we're gonna do some arm stuff. So now she's gonna take her right arm and grab my wrist, and she's gonna take her left arm and grab my tricep. So hook me with this one inside. Perfect. And now if I were to move around, this gives me her the ability to control me and move me. And then do fun stuff later, swoop me to your left. Okay? So as a frame of reference, we're gonna do, and both are gonna be appropriate, one foot on the hip, one shoelaces area of the other foot inside at the bend of the knee. We're gonna take one arm and grab the wrist, and one arm and grab the tricep. And both are gonna be appropriate. Switch. Here, just grab here and here. It doesn't really matter. It does, but it doesn't. It's just, it's fine. Both are gonna be appropriate. So now you are on your back. One foot in the hip, one shoelace inside the leg at the bend of the knee. Perfect. Perfect. And that's totally, and look, there is no wrong. Both are correct.
Kind of like whatever you get to.
Yep, and you can grab here, just like this, underneath. Grab here, just like this. Perfect. You can make like a monkey grip without your thumb and grab over top. Perfect. Yep, you can monkey grip with this hand at her wrist. Grab with this hand at her tricep, same idea. Okay? All of that will be appropriate. And you can see how, if she were to push into you, you can move her and keep and maintain your space, right? And you can see if she moves towards, now watch, take your right foot and hook your toes and your foot back towards your face. Good. If she moves, now kick your left foot, your right foot, sorry, kick your right foot up in the air.
Whoa.
Okay? You can today.
I feel sorry for Jake tonight.
So we have 3 on top, 2 on the bottom, and there's a final one. Okay, so now if you would just sit down with your feet out just like this. Okay, we're gonna call this back control position. I'm gonna go behind her. I'm gonna bring my feet inside, and now we're gonna call what we say the seat belt position with the arms, because both are gonna be appropriate, but it's gonna go in the area that a seat belt does. So it would be one arm underneath and one arm over top, and we can just hold on in a myriad of ways, but this is totally fine, so we have an idea. Okay, back control position. Back control position. All right, you're up.
I'm so glad you're teaching how to beat her up.
Yep, do this, and this is called an S grip. It's incredibly strong. You can cross your ankles, and that's totally fine, but separate your feet just like that, and just pull your heels towards your own butt. Perfect. Just right inside of her legs. That's it. And if she were to move around, you can maintain control and stability right there. That's okay. So you're together. So your back control position. Mm-hmm.
Got it.
You have the ability to choke her incredibly easier from there. All right, so now we're going to do something cool, okay? So, because those are the 5 or 6 positions, technically the guard is one, and there's many different ways. A lot of people say, is this guard, that guard? I throw all that crap out. You got open, you got closed. That's it, period. You got open with your leg here and your other leg here. All of it's going to be helpful and useful. I don't believe in any of that other stuff. This is this guard and that guard. It's a mess. Got open, you got closed. Done. Okay, so now, we're going to escape from the mounted position. And we're going to escape from the mounted position in a way that you would have regular people that don't know any jiu-jitsu whatsoever. Okay? Somebody's going to be on top of you and just squeeze your neck. Common, right? So, okay, you're on your back, you're on top. Okay, so now the idea is to keep her here because her base is narrow, okay, and her posture is narrow. Now for you, it's a concept and a mindset. We got 2 families of escapes from the mount, and that's it, just 2. One, escapes that are turning escapes that rotate our position. Second are escapes that replace the guard, where we keep them on top and we move out from underneath them. Now, the way that we decide which escape to use, because one thing I hate to see is that belt gets darker, blue belt with stripes, purple belt, it drives, my head just goes when they say, this is my go-to escape. I don't want to ever hear that. I want you to understand what's happening, because the one that we start with should be the one that they're set up for. Does that make sense? Because the wrong escape, I might make it happen, but I might have a workload that's through the roof to make it happen also, okay? So, because her arms are very narrow and she's intent on holding you, we're gonna keep her arms there, okay? So now, we're gonna cover just the hand position. One arm, and it'll be your choice, will go inside of her arms and hold her wrist. Perfect. The other arm is gonna hold her tricep, just like this. Okay? Now, that same side, we have one arm and we're gonna have one leg. I want you to take this foot and I want you to bring it close to your butt and next to her foot. It makes it difficult for her to escape it, okay? At times. We're gonna bring this foot next to your butt as much as possible. Now watch me here. It's really important that we, imagine that you're gonna put your belt, look at me here, over here. You're gonna raise your hips as high as possible and bring her with your hips over here at me. Okay? Go ahead. Yeah!
Sweet.
That was awesome.
What's really funny is that, I practice yoga.
Uh-huh.
Kind of how everything's so interconnected.
Nice.
With yoga, you do those kinds of things all the time, like lifting your hips and holding your hips up.
Yes.
That you're doing a burst rather than,
And now, I want you to do this incorrectly because I want to show you the difference and the
Okay.
efficiency of the movement. Okay? So now, you're on your back. Head this way, body that way. Good, feet that way. Slide down a little bit center out so you guys make sure you're in the camera.
so no one knows.
Perfect, yep. Okay, so we got two hands on the neck. Okay? One low, one there. Good. One step here next to her, and that's just to kind of keep her leg in place. Because we want to trap a whole entire side. But now imagine this. You still will be able to accomplish it, but your workload's going to be much higher. If you just rolled sideways, imagine you're on a clock. Head is 12, feet is 6, arms are 3 and 9. What you did was to like 11 or 1. Okay? But if you go to 3 and 9, and it's like 9, kind of like 8:30 over here, bring her over here,
Can't do it.
it's much harder. It might be possible, but it might not be.
But it's like if you don't have the strength.
But now come over here at me. Yeah! Done deal. Okay? That make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, so for you, come back here. And now you sit over there and you watch for a second. So we have jiu-jitsu, right? Okay.
The best.
Anytime, anytime my hands are, here, you know what, move a little bit that way so your dad can see, mom and dad can see too. Anytime my hands are in your collar, attacking your collar, on the floor, but on the floor next to your shoulder. See, I'm like right next to your shoulder, okay? Under your head, lift your head up so I don't pull your hair. Under your head, those are turning escape. Turning escape only, okay? Anytime my hands are farther, see how my hands are farther?
Yeah.
This is replace the guard.
Okay, that makes sense. 'Cause
Okay.
it's hard to get that arm in.
Absolutely. So now watch. This kind of gives you the limit. If my hand is, see how it's kind of close to your shoulder?
Yeah.
And now you can just turn a little bit and still kind of duck underneath my wrist, go that way. Perfect. That's doable.
Yeah.
But any other large pull me in, it's going to be work. Your workload through the roof. And this is where I have not necessarily a problem. Move that way just a little bit, John. It's okay. Competition jiu-jitsu and self-defense jiu-jitsu are a little bit different. See, with competition jiu-jitsu, you guys are kind of around the same weight. So it's possible to still reach, you kind of maybe buy it, you have the same body size, you can still reach certain things. But if they're a foot larger or 100 pounds heavier, it makes that same thing not really be as effective. So it gives you a false positive. So with the self-defense stuff, every movement has to work to me on someone 100 pounds heavier and a foot taller. Okay, so now watch. Lift your head up. I'm underneath your neck, right? So put your left hand behind your head and on the outside of my arm.
What?
So we go outside,
Oh, I see.
okay? Outside of my arm. Perfect. And now cup the back of your head and pinch your elbow to my shoulder. So now just stay right there. I can't pull my arm back out.
Oh, yeah.
Okay?
Sweet.
Now trap this side here. Perfect. And now place your palm of this arm in my hips. Perfect. Now bridge up, but wait, before you do that, place this foot here between our feet. Excellent. Pinch your knees together. Good. And drive. That's it. Out you go.
Sweet.
Okay? Back down, and you're going to do the same thing.
Okay.
It's very simple. Okay, one more time. One more time. So now, anytime my hands are in your collar, just collapse it there. Good. Any grip is going to be appropriate. Here's the idea. The lower my upper body is to you, and the further my upper body is, or my arm is to the side, the easier it's going to be to travel in that direction. Every grip is going to be useful. Does it make a difference? So I'm into you right here. Good, good, up and over. Okay, back down. Lift your head. I'm under your head. Pinch, pinch. Good, but now we're going to use, you can just throw your bicep up and hit my armpit and travel, and that's possible as you roll, but I don't like that as much because what really makes a difference is when we separate us at the hips. I personally like the hand palm at my hip bone on that side, and then we travel, up and over, boom. Okay, so back down.
Defense, you want to go.
So now my hands are on the floor. And you see how that's still doable. Okay, but now crawl under it. Perfect. Collapse. But now watch. See how right now your 90% of your mindset was to get my arm and pull it down? But that's okay. But watch, I'm going to show you something a little bit different. You stay there, you sit up, you watch too. Sit up. I want to kind of hold it in place, but this isn't necessarily the majority of my motion. What I want to do is hold on to it and then watch my feet. I'm going to walk into you. So now you're fighting my entire body.
To get it closer.
Yes. Otherwise here I'm strengthening it, right?
Yeah.
Strength movement. Somebody larger, heavier, stronger, intent, they're like, I'm not coming. But still, if you are moving your body and also rocking so there's less surface area, then that helps you to get it lower. Again, the lower it is and the further across it is, the more effective your movement's going to be when you turn. So, I mean, slide down just a little bit. Excellent. So you crawl under. Perfect. Cup it. Good. Now walk into it. Yep. See, even inch. No problem. You're there. You're still good. And now hold both. Hold both. There you go. Step over. Boom. Bridge. Bam.
Sweet.
Okay?
Yeah.
Okay. So now, here's what you're going to do. Angelina's going to be on your back.
Uh-huh.
You're going to have an arm underneath your neck.
Uh-huh.
So now you're going to take the arm that's outside, put it behind your head, and pinch your elbow.
Yeah.
Do the same motion with your feet. One will step close, and the other one will push at our hips, and we do the same thing.
Yeah.
Bridge up and to the side.
Okay.
Okay.
There's no wiggling back right now, right?
Not wiggling back right now.
Just trying to.
Yep. Lift your head when she goes under it, so yes, it doesn't pull the little hair. Yep. Grab your own head, and you pinch right there. Now watch. I'm over here, right? Put her belt in your belt in my hands. Come over. Come. Bridge with your hips. No, don't go faster. Bridge with your hips. Boom. Turn. Perfect. Perfect.
It's way. Get up on my knees. It's way easier than
Yes. Yes. Yeah. Because it's all leverage. If we didn't have those angles, then it would be work. If you're the same size, it's like, okay, maybe I was able to move them through strength, but we need the leverage.
Yeah. No,
We need the leverage. Okay. Yeah, absolutely.
But what also notices is like when she rolls up on top, from a self-defense point, she could get up and run away a lot.
Absolutely.
In the jiu-jitsu thing, now you got to start thinking of your next move.
Sure, but that's what gives us the ability to
She's
again
got
break
that
contact.
breakaway plus
a bigger, stronger person's wearing themselves out trying to fight that, so it's gonna be harder for them.
Very much so. Make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, so now that's to give you an idea of our mount escape.
Yeah.
Okay? So now I want you to lay on your back. And now go collar grip. Any collar grip, any side, left or right, doesn't matter. So now since she's on that side, go ahead and just hold her arm towards you. Perfect.
This or
Yeah,
like
both. Just kind of hug her arm. Any way is going to be appropriate and fine. Step on the same side. Good. But
And
now
then-
wait. I want you to take this foot and put it on the outside of her foot. Perfect. Bring your left or your right foot closer to you. Good. Actually inside of her foot. So I'm going to place you. Perfect. Heels into the ground. And now bridge her over here. Watch me. Yep. Perfect. Done deal.
It's hard to bring it underneath. Like for jiu-jitsu, like you have to bring your knees up, right? You're saying so you kind of want to.
You can, and all that will get you what
I feel
happens
my
next.
knees dragging. Slow motion.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So now, does that make sense or
Yeah.
kind of solidify that a little bit? Okay, so now watch. Head that way, feet this way, switch down a little bit. Let me feel your, go ahead and put me back into escape, but without turning. Any guard replacement you can. See, that's a turn.
Oh, we're talking about.
Replace the guard. Good. 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 Come back. So do you notice how she stayed on her back that time?
Yeah.
Do different.
I don't know different.
Okay. Continue with the one that you do now. Okay. Do you see the movement that she did when she moved onto her side and scooted her hips away? They refer to that as a shrimp or snake movement, right? I'm going to show you something that's in a supercharge. Okay? So imagine this. Often, when we refer to that movement, it's done where we drag our body on the ground and move our hips. And you see how it kind of looks like a shrimp swims or
Yeah.
like a snake moves, right?
Yeah, it looks super cool.
Okay. Notice how I was able to travel kind of easily in a line? Okay. Yes and no. Watch this. Notice how now my hips and the floor are pretty much connected the whole time. Here they're connected, 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 right? My hips and the floor are connected. The heavier my opponent is, the more difficult or impossible it will be to actually happen. Your dad's size, John's size, 100 pounds heavier, it becomes a nightmare. So what we're going to do is, if we're going to have this mindset, I want you to not struggle to make the movement. I want you to struggle to get into position. Okay? So now, as a concept, you can never be too far onto your side. I'll show you how to get there. One of two movements. I have to go upwards first. If I go upwards first, that gives me space to get onto my side on the way down. Even though I'm not on my side, I want to go straight up again, not flat and just try harder the next time to get all the way on my side in the next movement. So I want to go up, down. If I only got part, that's fine. Up, down. Now I'm onto my side. Now is the first time I can actually be effective with a movement. Okay? It's like if you take a bite of food and you make like one or two chews, and it isn't enough to actually get it down, so you spit it out to try to get another bite of food to hope to get like one or two chews to be able to swallow. So you don't want to spit it out, we're going to chew it a few times. Okay? So one, up, side on the way down. If we make it all the way on our side, perfect. If not, up, now we're on our side. Now we can actually make a fight. Okay, so now I'm going to show you a foot position change. I'm going to do it this way or this way. I'm going to take my feet, curl them to my butt, and I'm going to take the bottom foot and curl that shoelace section again over top of my foot. And I'm going to drive my foot into the ground. This top leg drives into the ground, and the bottom leg will assist it. Like if I have a clear heel on it, you can't see. Okay, so now I'm going to raise my hips to the sky and let them fall. Then I'm going to retract my feet one more time and push again. And what this will happen, or what this will help with, is you separating your opponent's knees. Because if you're on your back, head that way, feet that way, and I'm mounted, to really accomplish this, you feel how you're attacking my knee or my hips.
Yeah.
Okay, so you feel how just right now, you're flat.
Yeah.
So it makes it the most challenging. So imagine this, go straight up and bring your hips on the ground. Aha! Now do it one more time. You're like 3/4 of the way there. Straight up, down, perfect. Now you're actually in a position of leverage. You have your frame. Okay, so now let's adjust your feet. Perfect. Now I want you to drive your hip straight up into the air and push it my leg, push it my hip, and then move your hips out. And you're going to feel how your entire body is going to go against my single leg. You see how 90% of me's on this side?
Yeah.
You're helping me to go on this side. Perfect. So now up and out. Yes. Now recoil and go one more time. Yes. Now bottom leg up. Yeah.
Sweet.
See that?
Yeah.
Lay it onto your side. One more time. Good. Switch your feet. Good. Lift your hips. See? Lay on your back. Lift your hips. Then it can be accomplished. But if you don't, and you just try to shrink away only, leave your hips down. Leave your hips down and try to shrink away. And I just leave it right way. Go. Go. I'm not even attempting to really. I'm just heavier.
Yeah.
See? Now go fight to get onto your side. Good. Adjust. Good. Yes. Now bottom leg up. In through the middle. Good. 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 This actually, believe it or not, is the most complicated movement in all of jiu-jitsu. That replaced the guard escape. I'm going to show you some details about that. Okay? But I want you to try this movement. One, we're just going to get onto your side, and I want you to feel how heavy she is. Okay? Go.
I get onto my side.
You're on your back, but I now
okay.
want her to just be on top of you. And I want you to just try to get onto your side. And I just want her to just feel, I want you to feel her weight onto you and how difficult it is. Go. Get onto your side. Turn towards me to get onto your side.
Me?
Yep. Okay.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
It's difficult. Okay, so now, heels to your butt. Good. Heels into the ground. Raise your hips straight up. And now on the way down, turn a little bit. Good. Now wait, pause right there. Adjust your feet. Go. Not yet. No. Right there. We're okay. I want you to go straight up again. And now, yes. Now you're further on your side, and that's even perfect. More better. Mo better. So now this is your clear heel. That one's into the ground. Good. Now watch me. You don't do it with me. Don't do it with me.
Okay.
We're gonna do this. Up. Fall.
Okay.
Okay. Go. Yep, no, roll this way, like turn towards your stomach. Up. Yep, up in the air. I know. You got it though. Yes, here we go.
Oh.
We're adjust you. Up. Yes. You got it.
And then again.
Yep. Perfect. So now I'm going to show you here. Here. Push on her hip and just move your hips away. Yep. Yes. 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 Oh my God. That's perfect. That's perfect. That's totally it.
Hiya!
She went extra and started to establish the open guard. She went all the way to the closed guard, pulling her leg up. So I'll show you, break that down. Okay, get on your side. Bottom leg up. Now watch. See how now I'm between her legs? They're apart. Go ahead and continue your motion. One, now look. One hook in. She's in the open guard. She's still in the open guard here. She's there.
Yeah.
Okay? So now I'm going to show you a detail. It's going to make a lot of things work for you for replacing your guard stick. Okay? Karate chop. That's the nickname that I've given it.
It's
okay?
a hi-ya.
Karate chop, okay? This is gonna make all the difference in the world. In your open guard and also in your guard replacement. Karate chop. Okay? I want you to feel this. Go ahead and just pass my guard. I'm not gonna do anything, and I'm just gonna feel, yep, just pass my guard. Good, come. Good, one more time. We're gonna do this like 3 or 4 times. Pass my guard. Good, and again. Good, one more time. Very good. Okay, now karate chop.
Karate chop.
Here we go. Ready? It's not impact. Go. Come on. Pass. 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 Pass.
Stupid arm, get out of the way.
You see how it makes you sit back down?
Yeah.
Because you're driving into your own karate. If I change my angle now, you're going to still be successful. So come back. Pass. Pass from the floor. Come. So here, pressure only, weight only. See? It's not the same. You can defeat this. It's more work, but you still can. See how it doesn't make you sit back? It's still force versus force. Come, you're good, come. Even though I'm straight arming you, it's not the same. Nothing makes you want to sit back.
Right.
Okay. When you go hand into the carotid, wedge hand, specifically in that area, it makes you want to sit back. So now you don't deal with upper body weight. So now watch. Replace the guard. Replace the guard. Come on.
Oh, sorry.
Don't stop me from passing, please. So now, go ahead and replace your guard. Perfect. Stop there. Okay, wait. Good.
Right.
Yes, because now watch. Normally, you see now, I'm able to control your upper body. Because your upper body is dealing with my lower body.
Right.
Go. See, now they feel like they're 100 million pounds, right? Go. See your workload?
Yeah.
Accomplishable, but your workload's through the roof.
Right.
So now, we go halfway. One leg out, one leg in. Karate chop. Now watch this. Feel this part right here?
Yeah.
Now, I'm gonna hit it a little bit. And I want you to touch me only with the part that I hit, okay? On purpose, here's why. Because if I just put your hand on me, you can put this surface, you can put that surface, you can put any surface, but only touch me with this part. And here, wait, right here, okay? Lock arm or stiff arm, good. Now, maintain this, go. Switch arms. Don't pull. See the difference in your ability to maintain your guard?
Yeah.
Jumped 70%, right?
Yeah.
Because you're not dealing with weight anymore. You make me have to sit back down.
It's pretty cool. It's another thing to clear. It's like when you have a leg and if you go around that, that's the worst.
Karate chop is a huge, huge deal. I've nicknamed it that, but that's, some people say it's making frames, but it's very specific.
Are you trying to give up
There's
in
3
this
parts
down?
to it.
That looks like
So give me one leg in, one leg out. karate chop with this one. Oh, see, here's the other thing. See how right there, just by in general, you're tucked underneath me?
Yeah.
Don't tuck under me. No reason to. Make me have to make up the distance to control you. So now watch, karate chop. Now, reach up with that hand behind my head and pull my head down into your karate chop. And it makes me sit back. Now I don't put weight onto you. That gives you the ability to move, the ability to have freedom. Okay? So karate chop. Good. No, not karate grab. Because here, naturally, what's going to happen is as you go to make a grip, you're going to make an instinct in your mind to pull. Pull. Now, where are you now?
Right.
You're under me. You're getting your weight, getting smashed.
Yeah.
Karate chop. Right there. Don't grab. Karate chop.
Grab this.
Finger, yes. And now that makes me sit back down.
And then
You can anything after that. You see how I want to go away. I want to get my
run
weight
away
off.
from my karate chop.
That's it.
My favorite thing.
So now, the last and third phase of karate chop is we're going to push their head down.
Okay.
So now I've beaten you in the war of up to down. My head is low. So all you're going to do is take the palm or your forearm and push me to the ground. And push my head down and then move your hips and butt away. And double your grip. So now watch. One leg in, one leg out. Sit. Charge your side. Perfect. I've beaten you here. So now here, push me down to the floor. Move your butt. Yep, double your grip. That's it. I beat you, then you move.
Not out.
Then you got out. You're back to anything that you like. One of the things that I felt is you have a very interesting guard pass, and that's cool. You tend to stand more than anything, and that's a competition thing, and that's fine. Athleticism will start to play into that. On your back. Running, moving, quickly moving, changing where we're at. Yes and no. I would rather that you understand how to neutralize the legs instead of racing away from it.
Yeah.
Make sense? So, okay. One leg out, one leg in. Hook side, right? So now what I want to do, always think about this in your mind. The ground doesn't move. You move. So if I'm only touching you, my balance is dependent upon your movement. So now watch. Ground doesn't move. I want to bring your heel towards your butt. Okay? Feel how your hook feels. Less effective, yeah?
Yeah, absolutely.
So now I'm going to go 2 legs onto one of your legs.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yep.
Now you feel your guard like just...
There we go, yeah.
Now I'm going to sprawl. Feel how your knee's on the ground?
Yeah.
Now I took one leg and went over top, yeah?
Yep. Halfway there.
Halfway there, right? Passed your guard like you were a quadriplegic,
Yeah.
okay? So, hook side, okay? Now 2 legs on one. Sprawl, creep, okay?
It's a creep.
And I am going to also squeeze. Feel how I'm squeezing you?
Because I can't.
You can.
Go down.
I'm squeezing. And this one here is just to neutralize and slow down your butt from moving away from me. Because if your butt's moving away from me, go ahead and move your butt now. No, then we go again. Okay? So 2 and 1. Now watch. A motion with this leg does this to you. Okay? That helps to clear. Slides in.
And
However,
this hand was here.
yeah, we're going to continue with that. We're just leg stuff for right now.
Okay.
So, legs versus legs. I'll use my upper body to control your upper body. I don't want to use my upper body and lower body to control just your lower body. Hands on the ground. 2 and 1. Sprawl. Okay. Now watch. Move your arm because I don't want to just sit on it. I'm going to fall into what we call Cuscuna position. You've seen that before, right?
Yes.
So now, okay,
Yep.
knees together,
And then switch the legs, right?
and now I'm going to bring my knee against your side.
Sweet.
Okay, so now do it. So I have open guard,
And then
your knee, your hands on the floor, your knee to my butt. Yes! Now, 2 on 1. Perfect. And pause. Wait there. Good. Now sprawl, like slightly. Bring my knee down. Good. Creep your leg around. Pinch your knees together. Right? See? I'm stuck. If I'm holding you, does that help me?
No, it helps me.
It helps you, exactly. I'm not doing karate chop. Or if I'm pushing, you can still fight the push.
Yeah.
Turn your head to the side, ear down. That's it. Now, shift your knee and go either to push my leg away or go fall Cuscuna. Boom! That's it. That's it.
And then
Now count to 7 for me. Take your hands and separate them. Now here's why. Because you do competition, yeah? This is a very good thing when you lock your arms. It locks me, but it locks you to me. So here's what we're going to do. Your right arm is going to cup my shoulder. Good. Your left arm is going to reach for my armpit area. That's it. Head to the side. Perfect. Now we're fighting. If I want to bridge you, my only escape is to bridge you to my left. Your right arm is free to make base. If you're locked together,
you're correct.
locked your arms together, and now I push, I want to push you towards your left knee. When you drive towards me, drive towards me.
Oh, sweet.
Okay. But if you're, because you're locked together.
Yeah.
It locks me, but it locks you. I do that when I'm super tired and I've trained with some like crazy guys for a while and it's like, okay, I just barely passed this guard. Okay, let me hold on to it for let me catch my breath. But like the whole time I'm like, okay, hold on. Oh my God. Okay, stop. Okay, back. But, so I know it. But just in general, to just hold is not as good.
Right.
Okay? So pass my open guard one time. Okay, so 1 in, 1 out. You always take the downside and just drive that heel to my butt. Yep. Even if your elbows are on the ground and I'm moving away, that's no problem. See?
So then
We'll pass in a moment. Perfect. You just sprawl back with this one. Keep it there, pin it. And just wait and stay. Perfect. Good. That's it. Cuscuna. Excellent. Excellent. See how you neutralize me through your entire transition.
that's pretty sweet. That's very cool. So much less work.
Okay, so watch here. When you go to Cuscuna, watch my wrist. That's your finish position. Just like that. 1, 2. Heel to my butt, pinch me down. Perfect. 2 on 1. Excellent. Yep. And now just stay there. Pinch my knee down. That's it. You keep it there because now I can't move my butt away and I can't pull my leg out to reestablish a closed guard. Right? See how you're able to creep around. Good. Bring your knee up. No, bring your left knee up. Perfect. Squeeze together. Excellent. Good. Switch out in case of Cuscuna. Boom. Sole of your foot down, knee up. Perfect. So extend your foot back a little bit. Good. Now that, perfect. A little bit better, a little bit more. Because now I can't drive you back down into yourself. Good. You wait. Good. Apply your weight. Good. Shift. Excellent. That's it. You maintain control for your entire time. Make sense?
Yes.
Okay. Now you're just going to get something really cool. Come.
Hiya!
Hiya!
That's
Okay, lay on your back. All right, so now we're going to use our feet.
Okay.
Okay, this is cool. Open guard, this is what makes it cool. All right, so separate your feet slightly. Hands on your knees, just as a reference, my own hands.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I want you to make a circle with this foot, and you're going to make a circle outside, and you're going to place the sole of your foot on my bicep.
Like,
Just like that.
okay.
Perfect. Good, one more time.
Up.
Again, large circle. Perfect. Perfect. Extend your foot back.
So I gotta
Sorry, push my hands.
push it back.
Yep, perfect.
Okay.
Go right back. Again. Perfect. Do it this side. Put your heel in and lead with
Heel
your heel.
first.
Yep. Yes. Absolutely. I'm sweating all over you like the guy
No,
in the
it's
gym.
okay.
There you go. Okay.
Cool.
Even if I'm gripping your material. Heel first.
Heel first.
Heel first and go way up and come way in. Yes, absolutely. Do it for me on this side. Yes, absolutely. Do it for me on this side. Yes, absolutely.
Cool.
Same thing here. Yes. Same thing here. Yes. Now, do the same thing but with your knee. Just make a circle with your knee. Yes. Do the same thing here. Yes.
Cool.
Now, even if I'm here, make a circle and put the sole of your foot on my shoulder. Yes, push. Yes. Make a circle and put the sole of your foot on my shoulder. Yes. Okay? So, here bicep. Yes. Here bicep. Yes. Use your knee. Yes. Use your knee. Yes. Use your foot on my shoulder. Yes. Use your foot on my shoulder. Yes. See how you were able to use open guard
Yeah.
for more of a, say, self-defense?
What's so great is that my legs don't tire out as easily as the arms.
Right.
Too. Yeah.
You have already so much dexterity and strength with your yoga training. Okay, so imagine this. Are you comfortable with me?
Yeah.
Okay, I have to ask.
No, no.
Okay, just to give you a frame of reference, take a slightly separation with your heel, just like that way. Okay, anytime that there's a portion of somebody between this area, you will always be able to put the soles of your foot, your heels, onto my hips. Place them there.
Both
Good.
of them?
Yep. Good. And now, I want you to rock your shoulders just slightly on one side or the other and feel how you can push me back and you can also move yourself. And now, you can karate chop. Okay, so come over here. We start on this side. Okay, so watch. This is our reference. Heels onto my hips. Good. Now, one side, karate chop, and we're going to go here with it. Because now look, I can't put my upper body into you. But now watch. I want you to do only the side portion that I've touched, and then you feel. But the more you put this section, it's more flat and less uncomfortable for me. So come to like this, and again, right here on the side, I'm going to place you. Good. Imagine I'm trying to drip my sweat into your mouth. Push with your hips, and good, good, and make me do the work. You can keep stiff with your feet.
So do I just not move?
You don't have to, but if you know how to if you need to.
Yeah.
I make up too much space, move your butt. Yep. Yep. And twist on both sides so you see.
How do I?
Switch hands.
So how would I switch?
Just like that. Push with your feet. Good. And just keep me in place. Are you still safe? Yeah.
Yeah.
Indefinite. I want you to be able to feel safe indefinitely. We're going to look for the opportunity to get away, but don't think I need to get away right this second. In Gracie Jiu-Jitsu, they teach something called false surrender. And that's really cool. Where you actually say, like, don't hurt me, it's okay, I'll do whatever you want.
Yeah.
And then that gets, because Henry described it really neatly. He said, imagine that there was this little bird that was near him, and he captured the bird. And the moment he captured the bird, that bird was like, trying to get away. So he just waited until the bird was exhausted. And then the bird didn't have the ability to fight anymore. So then when he let it go, it didn't have the ability to fly away if it wanted to. So the idea is, to be as safe and calm as possible for as long as possible. And then, when I go, okay, that's when you're able to make your movement. Because now you're sort of surrendering, you get me to go, okay, and then you're going to kick my face off.
Yeah, the ultimate high.
Okay. So, in general, I'm in this position, I've moved, and you can watch this. You stay there, sit up just for a second. So now we're going to go up to our elbows and hands. Okay? Feet bent. Okay? Now watch. When we have our feet and our hands as our base points, we're able to move our weight back and forth, right? So now you can do it on one leg. Okay? Now you can also kick with that. Okay? Okay? So now watch this. You can travel. Travel. As needed. Excellent.
Easier not to be, I think.
So now we're going to do one. Kick, travel. Okay, now watch. I'm going to show you how to get up. And it's really important that you get up in what we call getting up in base. Now watch my feet. Perfect. Good. And it doesn't have to be a rush. You get this. Good. Okay, now right hand on the ground, left foot on the ground. We're going to do this in two sections. First the knee and then the foot. Base point, base point. Excellent. You can rest your hand on your knee if you want to. Okay? You can go two hands on the ground and we'll do that in a second. Okay? And here's why. Because if I start to push you in any portion of that, it's going to actually help you to stay. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So now, here we go. So now, base point, base point. Okay. Ready? Okay. Bent knees, in between your legs. You kind of give me that false surrender where you're like, okay, I'll do whatever you want, right?
Yeah.
Put your hands on the floor, sit up. Good. Now recoil your foot.
Just to bring it back.
Yep, yep. And now you can kick me. Now you're able to build a house and stand back up.
So just
Yep. Because at any point in time, I'm going to
Yeah.
help you.
totally, because then it's like, bye.
Right? Does that make sense?
Yeah, correct. Yeah.
Here we go. I'm here. Feet in my hips. Toes out, heels in. Feel? You're feeling comfortable, right?
Yeah.
You don't want my upper body close to you? No problem. Karate chop. Switch hands. Perfect.
And then how did I forgot to
We'll
repeat that.
deal with that. No problem. You didn't forget. You remembered. You remember
I
now.
was like, wait, what do
We've
I
been
do?
doing this for 5 minutes. It's no big deal. Right? Crawl, sprint? No. Crawl, walk, run, sprint? Yep. Okay, now watch this. You don't want my arm there anymore. Make that circle. Perfect. Make the circle. Perfect. Put it on my shoulder. Good. Put it on my head. Good.
And then
All
I
right?
could flip. No, I guess that would be bad.
Yeah, we'll deal with that. Make a circle. Kick me in the face. I'm going to put my hand here. Make a circle. Kick me in the face. That's it. Make a circle. Kick me in the face. That's it. Make a circle. Make a circle. Kick me in the face. Perfect. Stay on your back. Because we're just continuing to drill you. Okay? I'm going to grab your collar. There you go. Now we're back center. Make a circle. Kick me in the face. Yes. Make a circle. Kick me in the face. Come on. Right on the hand. You're going to be fine. Make a circle. Kick me in the face. Make a circle. Boom, perfect.
Oh no, I lost my.
You're okay. Kick me in the face. Kick me in the face. Karina, how's your sweeps?
Nah, I really need help with those.
Make a circle. Kick me in the face. That's good. Now watch this. Just like this, shell up for me. Put your hands open and behind your head. Pinch your elbows together. Open your eyes. It's okay. See how you're still safe
Yeah.
and calm. This helps you.
This is what
Okay? If you have calm presence of mind, we're gonna be way better off than like get out immediately now. There's plenty of other stuff we can do and kick them in certain areas or like poke them in the eye and things like that. I'm gonna show you one other cool thing. Put your head that way, feet back. So we have one out. Swing. Okay? So watch this. I'm not gonna put my hand on your face, I'm gonna put my hand in front of your face. We're gonna pretend it's on your face.
Okay.
So we're gonna swim with your left hand for this one. Inside and outside. So you're gonna go like this. And you're gonna be on the outside of my arm. Okay, so here.
Like that?
Yep. And now cup my tricep. Yep. And now see how you're able to
Yeah.
mitigate the trauma. Swim. Perfect. Now cup my tricep. Really deep. Yep.
To like really get under
Yeah,
the
and use your elbow too as you're doing right there to hold me close to you. Do the same thing here.
And then would I be able to?
Sure, maybe. Or now cross your ankles and put me in close guard. Wait, I can't attack you very well, right? I can't take your clothes off. I can't punch you in the face. It's hard for me to choke you. You crazy.
How do I don't know what I did?
You're doing fine. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So basically, you just, it's like kind of a standoff, but you just wait till they get try to stay relaxed. Like
Well,
they
it
get
gives you
tired.
time to figure out what you're gonna do too.
All right, you sit, you rest. You, sweet time.
Sweet time. Yes, please.
Sweet time. Okay.
Can you have some of your water?
Sweeps only exist in the garden. Sweeps only exist with the use of the legs. Escapes are everything else. Sweeps are with the legs. Put me in an open guard. Feet on the outside. Reference. What sweeps do you do? Give me 2 or 3. No problem. Okay, I'm going to be calm and be with you and just sweep me if you feel something that feels natural to you. Scissor sweep, we'll call that. Okay, go. Do that to the other side. Scissor sweep. Good. Perfect. Now, see as we're moving, what other sweeps that you might know? Lap sweep. You're using your lap to throw me off. Perfect. I almost risked myself. You see, as your weight, it just kind of stood on as my elbow got pinned. That's totally fine. Sorry. Let's lap sweep me again. Because there's certain things that I'm going to point out in our drill, in our lesson. Very nice. Come on. Very nice. What else? As we're moving. Okay. Okay. Go back. And do it again. People say it's a flower because it opens like a flower. I call it a pendulum sweep, and you'll see why. Because we're going to bring our weight one side, and we'll bring our weight to the other side. Do that again. Good. I'm going to show you this without the use of the material.
Oh, okay.
All the jiu-jitsu that I do, I call it non-material dependent. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Because what happens if I'm just in chonies? That grip isn't very effective. Okay. What? Give me another sweep, and we'll do something else. So we have scissor sweep, lap sweep, and pendulum sweep so far.
A little clearer.
Not quite, but okay. I know what you're going for. I know what you're thinking.
And
Elevator refers to this. Hook your leg on my left leg, or your left leg into mine.
yeah,
Good. And now lift.
that's the one.
Okay. I refer to that as single hook sweep.
That makes so much more sense.
Single hook. You're using one single hook. Okay. Do single hook sweep with this leg.
Okay.
Turn onto your side for me. Not that side. Good. A little bit more onto your side because you feel like you're like 30. Yes! Okay. But now here I'm going to give you a concept. Ready? I'm you now.
Yes.
Okay. I don't sweep you. You sweep you.
Right.
Okay? So if everything that you're initiating, watch, feel how I'm here
Yes.
in general, move me, sweep me, pull me, go. 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 Go like I stole your last $5. Okay? That's one thing. Okay? Get in position. Okay, now watch. Here's my Brazilian accent, all right? You don't want to stay here. So now, scoot up towards your hip. I don't want to stay here. I want to apply weight. So now watch. When I apply weight, I change my position. Stay onto your side. When I change my position, I create momentum. So now imagine that your right leg has Velcro for right now. I'm going to do the motion for us. Okay? Kick, 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 kick. See the difference?
Yeah.
Who's sweep two?
You.
Right. So your workload, here we go. Here we go with that 100-pound difference. Okay? If I'm sitting down, I put 12-year-olds here and say, go, and nothing. You know what I mean? I can't move them. But you put a 300-pound guy there, and you can go because I'm. So as a concept, my butt and my heels are what makes the difference. So when my butt and heels separate, now my momentum changes. You can harness that momentum and accelerate that momentum. Does that make sense?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. So we're going to have single hook sweep. Here's the next one, single push sweep. Okay? So here's our sweep. Yes. So go ahead, right? Get into whatever position you like till you think you're going to do single push. Okay? Yes. Go ahead. Good. However, you're bringing me that way. I want you to switch your pushing leg. Okay? Now watch. Still make your hook with this one. Make your single push with this one and maintain your left side down. Okay? Ready? Push. Push. Feel how your mechanics work differently?
Yes.
Okay. So we're going to talk a little bit about concept first. Okay? In my arm. Ooh. Very super awesome and key. Let's go, yes, head. We could do the side. Actually, put your head that corner. So now both cameras are getting it. Close guard to open guard with hooks. To open guard with hooks. Yes. Workload, yeah? Still not bad, but workload. Go back and do it again. Go again now. Go. 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 Okay. So now we're going to change it for you, okay? We're going to supercharge this. Okay, you stay there with no, just demonstration only. I want you to see.
Yes.
Okay. And go that way so that camera picks it up so when I get it for you later. Close guard. We're going to uncross. And I'm going to bring my heels to the floor inside of my opponent's feet. Outside. Inside. That make sense?
Yes.
Now I'm going to turn my feet out. And now watch, this is very important. I want to extend one leg straight back. Not out to the side. Straight back. Now I extend straight back, and now watch, my knee. My knee is going to stay very similar to the same the same place that it is. And I'm going to make that circle. Again. Now watch my large toe. Again. Okay. Close guard. Feet down. Feet out. Extend. Circle. What will kill us is when we try to bring our heel in. We need to be rubbery. We don't want to be rubbery. Okay, next. What do you do when their heels and their butt are together in your closed guard? It makes it hard to get our feet in. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to just open the guard. We're going to sit up and hug them in an S grip. And all I'm going to do is link our bodies together. And I'm going to bring our bodies to the ground. And when I do that, that separates heels and butt. So come over here. Inside the guard. Sit heels and butt together. Right hands on the floor, hands on knee, or hands in posture. I swim inside. I link us together, and then I go back. See how that separated the heels and butt? Okay, so now we're going to go close guard. Wait, don't sit down yet, just for demonstration purposes. To inside. Now I extend you straight back. Foot on the floor, down. I move away from you. And in general, you feel where you're at, you feel where I'm at, you feel our relationship. You're not going to want to stay there. No. When you something, what are you going to want to do? Travel forward, pass, 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 come, come, come. See how your weight comes forward. Right? So the big technique here is close guard to open guard. Go. So one, my butt and heels are apart. Just step down. Perfect. Shoelaces to shoelaces. Excellent. And just do one. Now let me guide us so you have your angle good. I'm going to do the first one. Feel where I went? Now unhook our feet. Keep your knee in place relatively. And now big toe in. Okay. Now the whole fight is going side, 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 side. And unhook here and just go to your side. Stay with your foot here. Perfect. Look where you're at. Karate chop. You're here, ready. We'll do well. Right here. That's what you want. Okay? Because now this is the beginning of all of those sweeps. Single hook. Single push. Okay. Let's do this. Okay, there's an element. The most important element to the single hook is not this leg as much as this leg. Okay? Well, what tends to happen is those shoelaces here. Make your hook. Good. Now imagine this. You're going to bring your knee up, and then you're going to extend, right? But what tends to happen is this leg only curls, stay on your side, heel to your butt. Okay? Yes and no. What's more important is when you go, this starts your motion, but now you go here. That continues your motion. That's the actual sweeping motion, because here's the thing. I'm going to try to do this without getting a bunch of dust right here. This is a good tool. Lay on your side. See how now that takes it away? And now go slowly. Don't do anything. But now if you just curl your heel to your butt, see how now this line is the same.
Yeah.
But now don't do it. But if you move your heel around to start you, and then your knee around, see how now that changes the line.
Yeah.
That throws. That's what makes the person actually turn. That's what changes their weight. Does that make sense?
Yes.
So single hook. Turn onto your side. Good. Now watch. More than anything, I want to hug. I want to grab. I want my upper body to be close to you. So if I want my upper body close to you, I have narrow base. So if I go to hug, now go. Kick. Okay. On your sides.
Definitely the thing that I always mess up is that I curl my leg if you have to do it. Because you always feel like you lose control and you straighten your Huge difference.
So go side, side. Good, excellent. Single hook. Good. Now, you sort of wait. You sort of wait because, again, you're going to be the one that controls my fall in karate chop. Because, see, if I want to drive into you, you're going to now let me. So now, makes sense? Now you're going to do the same exact motion, but single push. Karate chop. Good. And even if I'm here, 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 it doesn't matter. Push, kick. Make sense? Absolutely. Karate chop, not karate grab. That's it. And see, you're the one that lets, you can tell that I want to drive, I want to push, I want to hug, I want to make some kind of grip, right? So I'm going to hug. That's fine. We're going to harness your momentum and accelerate the momentum. Okay. So now, let's talk about the arms. Lower body again. Single hook. Good. My hand is not included. If anything, as I start to go out, I'm just going to cap my arm, just out, so it doesn't, as I go in the air, catch my base. So just tap my wrist, kick. That's perfect. No. It was just about the upper body. So now, hook. It doesn't matter. Just cap my elbow. That's it. Go. I didn't give you any momentum. So, okay. I want you to feel this. And Angelina, I need to use you because I'm going to show you this. And this is going to be back to your self-defense. You go back right there. All right. So now here's flower sweep, but pendulum sweep. I'm going to show you the mechanics, okay? Here we are back in our guard. Back in our open guard, closed guard. Doesn't matter. All right. So now watch. Move to the side, right? And now look. I'm going to bring my leg up and down. Up and down. Okay? Up and down. Now watch here. Take this arm out just for right now, just for we're going to go in here. That's fine. So now I'm going to reach between. Instead of on the outside, I'm going to reach between your legs and I'm going to go here. Okay? So now watch. I'm also going to take this leg and I'm going to bring it towards your armpit. Okay? We're going to modify it. It's going to be even cooler. This is what I show the cops. It's funny, I always challenge them, like, when they say, oh, I wouldn't do that movement because it's not as effective. I'm like, that's why I'm showing it. So watch. We're going to do this. Here we are. We're going to swing our legs and bring our knees up, right? It's okay. Bring our knees up, bring our feet up, and push away. So it comes like this. 1, 2, 3. Make sense? Come here, I want you to feel. Okay, so for your knees, just so I have a frame of reference. 1, 2, 3.
That's like easy.
It's totally easy. So
It's
now,
like easy to get someone off.
yes. So on your back. So now watch. Close guard for me. Perfect. And now watch. For this practice portion, pull your knees to your chest. Good, but keep your ankles crossed. Perfect. Extend your heels away and bring your knees back. Keep them crossed.
Wait, say that again?
So you're going to just extend your heels away, but keep them crossed, And you're going to do this. See how you set me back down?
Yeah.
So now watch. Pull me up, push me back. Perfect. Pull me up, push me back. Perfect. Now, pull me up, push me back. Good. Separate and bring your knees together on the inside, under my arms. Perfect. Perfect. Now, push me away with your knees. Soles of your feet. Push. Again. Cross, close guard. Push away. Good. Knees in. Push away. Feet in. Push away. Heels
Oh,
into
you
my
make
hips.
heels into it.
Perfect. Push. Doesn't matter. I'm not going to choke.
Yeah.
Don't matter. Put your knees inside. Perfect. Push. Soul of your feet.
Oh, yeah.
That's okay. Perfect.
Thinking about my knees.
That's okay. You already got there. Bring your knees inside. Now,
Can I do that with my knees?
sure can.
Just to give me some
Absolutely.
space to get through it.
Perfect. Now, push away. Right here.
Oh, push it.
No problem.
And then up.
Perfect. No problem.
Cool.
Okay, now watch. You know what it is? Bring your knee inside and over time.
Inside.
Oh, I'm sorry, outside and over time. Yeah, just push it over, like make a circle. Or make a circle so you put your heel into my shoulder.
Okay. There's like
And cross your ankles and push me away from you.
cross my ankles.
Yep. Close guard. Now bring your knees away. Bring your knees away from you. Away from you. Yep. See how you sat? You have down?
Yeah.
Go. Keep them up higher towards my armpits.
Wait, what up?
Your knees higher towards my armpits. Cross your ankles behind my back. Good. That's it. And it doesn't have to be one motion. Just have so you have length. Cross again. Good. Now watch. See how they're kind of down by my belt? Bring them up towards my armpits. Perfect. Squeeze. Good. And now just push your knees away from me. See?
Yeah. Then where do I go from
You
here?
can wait. You can be
Oh,
safe.
and then.
You can swim with your hands. Remember?
Oh,
Inside.
yeah. Inside.
No, no.
Wait, no.
Yep. And wait.
That's right.
Yep. Yep.
Cool.
Now knees. See now look, see, put your knees together.
Uh-huh.
Just hold me back, hold me off. Protect yourself.
And then.
Yep. Make base, stand back up.
Like that?
Yeah, that was okay, It wasn't perfect, that was okay. That's okay. You've done it for like 3 times your whole life.
Okay.
That's perfect.
Got it. Cool.
That makes sense?
Yeah, that's awesome.
Alright, this pendulum sweep you.
Let's sweep you.
Okay, so now me and you together. See it. 1. Close guard. Open guard. 2. What did you just say?
Go under.
Yeah.
Not the pants.
Yes, but I don't want you to think grab the leg. I want you to think go under only.
Go under.
So I'm going to extend under, and I'm going to do something really key, and that's to make my leg go straight, and I'm going to go sideways.
As you go under.
Okay? I would like for it to go towards his armpit and towards his face. Opposed to down by the belt. That make sense?
Yes.
Close guard, open guard. Lift. Okay, so now don't let me kick you with my bottom leg. Ready?
Ready?
1, 2. Again. Ready? 1, 2. Do it again. Yep, open guard. Yes. Now big swing with this one. 1, 2. We'll just run this way. Here we go. I'm going to show you 1, 2. Okay? Here we are. Watch there. 1, 2. 1, 2.
Just step up.
Yep, but now watch. That steps down. This steps up. Now watch here. Watch here. Again. Do it with me. Good. Again. We're here. 1, 2. Good. Now ready? Watch this. Big swing. 1, 2. Good. And now try to do the swing for me where you go this way. That way. Do this. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Yes. 1, 2. Good. Again. 1, 2. Good. 1, 2. Good. Stay there. Good. Good. Okay. Okay. As you go to 2, this foot just steps onto the ground. This arm goes underneath my leg. Good. Give me the wait. I'm just kind of get set up here. 1, 2. See it? Okay. Again. I'm just getting our hands in position so I'm not like in base. Hold on, I'm not. Yep. 1, 2, yes. But now give me a lift with
Let me show you. Watch.
Ready? Push, yes. Yes, more leg. In my armpit. 1. Good. More cut with this leg now. Get it behind your butt. Yes! Yes. So now, I'm in your guard. Close guard. Yep. It could be, yep. Yep, go deep. Yes. 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 See how you're able to just pull this one back?
Absolutely.
So feel this again now. Feel? And I'm going to isolate the movement for you. From here, let's go reference here, right? Collar grip, behind the head grip. Does it make a difference? Feel how my leg is here? Again, rewind. Again, rewind. Down. Yep. Yep. Yes. I'm already going to go for a ride. Yes.
Doing this one, sweet two the other day, was it the last one? No? Trash.
Garbage. 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 Let me give you a detail about the scissors.
Yes.
You do something silly and did it. I'm like, oh my god. I think it's perfect.
Open your arm wide. Now, I want you to think that your knees are going to come in line, whichever one is going to come in line on my belt line.
Okay.
So now, instead of upwards, I want you to extend your leg, turn to your side, bring this across my belt. Whoa. Do it again. Yep. Yep. That's fine? Yes. Yes. Boom. Okay. Okay, now this becomes Velcro with my Velcro. Do that again. Yes. So now it's waiting. You already know what to do with your bottom. This half on? Perfect. Now we're going to do from karate chop to a loop. Okay? Watch this. It's karate chop. And now we're just loop. Again, karate chop to loop. Karate chop, loop. So now here is, and this works the same for single hook. Remember, we didn't really cover the upper body. So karate chop. And now here's your loop. You go and loop under my armpit area. Perfect. And now don't touch me. Let me fall down and just extend your bicep. Go. Perfect. Go, go, go. Go when you feel. Karate chop. Right. Come forward. Loop. Karate chop. Loop. Karate chop. Loop. See what that does? Right? Hold your arm, do that, keep your arm. Go back. That make sense?
Yes.
Karate chop, loop. Do the same thing for single hook. Single hook. Outside. Karate chop. Loop. What you're doing is when you turn my shoulders. If you turn my shoulders and then turn my shoulders, see how now I'm compromised. I'm gone. You just tap my arm and then full sweep, boom. So with any of those sweeping motions, you know what to do when you're tapping single hook, shoulders, right? Same. Single push, shoulders, scissor sweep, shoulders. Does that make sense? So you have the same thing for all three movements. So it makes all three movements easier instead of like completely different. Try this one, and that one, and this one, then I gotta grab here, and I gotta twist the material, and I gotta.
Seriously. There's more than that.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I threw a lot of stuff at you, but I'm trying to make it so that conceptually, this is the stuff that I have on the zip drive that I'm having my daughter. So I did a whole seminar on this. Let me give you just a little tip about your laps. So there's two things. In my yard, When you go lap sweep, you did one thing that was cool. When you switched this. But I would like for you, instead of two, there's two different things you want to do here. One is a lap sweep that pushes you back directly over yourself. And the second is a lap sweep that puts your back right behind me. Watch here.
Oh. Okay.
That makes sense?
Yeah.
And the second one
But even the economy on those
puts you over yourself, but it's because you wanted to go that way. Does that make sense?
Yes.
So our two ideas are, one, if you want to go that way, I push you back. If you want to drive into me, then I push you behind me. Everything else, the effort goes way up there.
Yeah.
So now watch. One, you're always closed guard. You will see. You go across, uncross, sit up, and just tap my elbow. Perfect. Because that's what you really want. And think that you're going to put your hand, not mine, your hand, my elbow, into here, your hip pocket, that side.
Okay.
That make sense? Belt comes up towards my chest, and you're going to turn us. Now, this happens because I wanted to drive you back down. Now go. Feel our
So
energy?
easy. Yes.
Okay. Again. Yep, I wanted to drive you down. Push it. Yep. That's it. Do the same thing on the other side. Sit up. Yep. Right there. Perfect. Remember, this hand in that hip. Yep. Perfect. Right. And if you just worry about capping my elbow, then you're set. Okay. Now the other one is, I'm here, sit up, maybe make any kind of control, but now you feel how I'm trying to get away from you. That's when you bring me over myself. Now the big key to this is to put your belt onto my chest.
So that's just kind of like that.
Yes, exactly. But now we'll just rotate a little bit. Ready? Go. Because I wanted to go back. Okay? Because I want to go back, you take me back. My coach says, whatever way you want to go, you have to. You go. So I go away from you, right? Now you come. That's it. I smash you back down, right? You go, I smash you back down.
Go this way.
It's okay.
Get there.
It's okay.
Yeah.
I tell people it's like this. You know the way home from work or from wherever it is you can go, or you know a destination, the grocery store, whatever it is. Okay? You know that way. And how to get there. The more times you go, the more details you start to pick up along the way. Just for your likes. Oh, there's a pizza place. The more times you go, you're like, pizza place owns it. Now you start to go and you're like, I don't have to turn left now. Further and further and further ahead, you know more and more things that are happening here because you've gone so many times. You can get lost in the details. One, if you're just trying to get to this destination, you're worried about, okay, going to this business, going to that business, going to this business, going to this. It takes a long time to get there. But if you know how to get there, and then you start to fill in the blanks, you know more details and more details and more details about how to get to there. Does that make sense? Because then it's like way ahead. Hey, I'm not turning left here. Hey, I don't have to. Oh, that place is going to be closed. Oh, that you start to know and be able to predict. I can adjust radio. I can do this because the first time you're going, like, is this the turn? Or is that the turn? Or, okay, maybe is it coming? Oh shoot! I passed it. Right?
Yeah.
So the more times you go, you get to see it further and further and further ahead, and it allows you to do more and more and more. Does that make sense?
Yes, absolutely.
Is everybody getting happy? Okay, 5 minutes, let's roll.
All right.
And then we're going to do 5 minutes, Angelina, and your self-defense stuff is all going to come together. So 10 more minutes. She's going to go and roll for 5 minutes. I'm going to be a working partner for the 90% of it. And then I will do some fun stuff
Okay.
to maybe have you feel stuff that you haven't done.
Cool.
Now, as a concept, it is cool and it's fine to go for stand up, pass, but I would like for you to make a little personal goal to learn how to pass on the ground.
Yeah.
Pass on the ground is way better. I pass on the ground, and I don't think that it's like cheating, but it's like that it's almost easy because if you're going to stand up, I'm going to stand up too, and if you're going to stand up and I'm going to stand up, and I can just go away. But I'm going to use jujitsu to defeat and neutralize your body. That makes
I
sense?
like that a lot, actually. Ready?
Get
Let's go.
some! Get some! I want to feel. Woo! I gotta do that. I'll be later.
Killer Louie!
Come on! Squeeze your knees for me. Squeeze your knees, squeeze your knees, squeeze your knees, squeeze your knees. Only squeeze your knees. Get this off my shoulder. That's it. Heel to your butt. Good. Stay there.
Oh, that's a good
Go!
go.
I'm not coming forward, so it makes it harder. Yeah. I see. Yes! There it is. Come on. I'm going to teach you, keep going. I'm going to teach you something called cutting my face in half. Take it. Take it. I know you want it. Take it. Take it. Get your mechanics. Oh, you're failing.
No, I'm not.
Keep your position. Very good. 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 Okay, yeah, keep going. No grip. Gonna break your finger like that. Good. Nice low hips, excellent. Yes. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Come on, what are you doing? Good. Yes. Nice. Nice. Good. Nice. Ezekiel choke.
Oh no!
Yes. Where's my base?
It is not.
Right, and now get set up for it. Get set up for it. But wait until I come. Right? I gotta come forward. You let me control that. Right? Go. That's it. Like a belt of technique. Did you do yoga before you trained jiu-jitsu?
No. I'm not my sister.
I go back on my head. That's how you stop the bench press push.
Oh.
See, I push against myself there. Nice. Squeeze your knees, pigeon toe. Pigeon toe, pigeon toe.
What does that mean?
Like this, put your feet together like yes! Feel the difference in the time it takes me to tap?
Totally.
Separate your feet like that. Go. Go. Go.
Pigeon toe.
See the difference?
Pigeon toe way better.
Okay, you get 2 details. Arm lock. On your back. I like what you're doing, but I'm going to switch your arms.
Sure.
Put your head that way, your feet that way. Your wrap is coming here.
Yeah.
Okay? Sometimes your wrap does this and your base comes on the floor.
Yeah.
I want you to down watch here. I want your cameras to have it. See how low I am?
Yes.
Now feel this.
Oh, yeah.
Now watch. Here's the key. I'm going to just give you more room here just for now, but I'm going to say I'm going to cut your face in half.
Okay.
Now move.
Yeah.
Now resist. See the difference?
Yes.
I want to come here with you. See?
Sweet.
Okay, on your back. You want your Americana, right?
Yes.
You like that, it's good. I'm gonna do this hard. I'm gonna hug you here.
Yeah.
Now I take it.
With the whole body.
The whole body.
That way they can't fight against
Right,
it.
so now put your arms up like you defend. Here, it's possible somehow to resist and becomes, now watch.
Oh yeah.
And I'm gonna wait. And I'm gonna break you down. See how I'm just holding, not even cranking?
Yeah.
Okay. Wait,
That's so smart.
last one.
Yep.
Tip. I like what you did to deal with the leg, but I like it a little.
Okay.
Because what stops me from mounting for you? What do you have to use to stop me from making my mount complete? Good. Lower body, making something in the way.
Yeah.
The higher you go, I want you to do this,
Okay.
not this.
Because you get pushed.
No, because now you're not offering me a toe hold. Put it back.
I see. Yeah.
Keep it there. Now you protect that. Okay? But what I want more than anything else is that arm. Because now watch. I go and push up, push my knee. Put this one down. Push my knee between your legs. Where am I?
Yeah.
Did I just ruin my attempt to mount?
Yes.
Okay? It's this one. So my friend Mike says pre-resisting. Okay? Pre-resisting.
Resisting.
So now, I come here, yeah?
Yeah.
Go ahead. So I want this. Now watch. Now I'm in it. Very important, anchor onto your head.
Okay.
Can you touch my knee with your left hand?
Go.
With your left hand.
Oh yeah. Slide.
Now my angle never goes across the belt. Feel how my foot touches your legs?
Yes. Can I grab you?
You sure can. See how that's why I said my angle never goes across the belt.
That's why. Got it.
Now watch. I'm just pretending I have that so now the camera can see. See how I went at an angle across your body? That's huge.
So how did you trap this arm again?
I'm going to go bicep to bicep. I'm going to walk it out, and then I'm going to anchor on your head. So here.
Yes.
So watch, I'm side mount, side control, side hold down. Lift your head up so don't pull your hair.
Oh, oh.
Now I go here, maybe. Sure, they might. Yeah, put your foot on my, or your hand on my knee. I go inside the pocket. I'm going to walk you out. I'm going to continue to walk you forward. And I'm going to anchor on your head. And then back down.
Cool.
Okay, last detail for the camera. Mount control. This was in that 26-minute seminar. Okay? One, lower body control. Cross ankles, heels to your butt. Two, our most important. Bridge, so you're going to move us to your right. Again. Again. That's the single most effective way.
That's so awesome.
Do that to me.
Slide out.
First lower body, cross, separate your knees, heels to your butt, put your belt on my center section, and just make me support your weight. Perfect. So you have base here. Okay, so if you're countering bench press resistance, cup the back of my head and make me push against myself. Pull my chin off the floor and my head back of my head. That's it. And base with your left arm. Switch arms. Yep. Big power. And I'm going to go, say, to this side, your right side first. So this one unhooks. Sole of your foot against my leg. Perfect. Ready? Sole of your foot. Push. That's it. Again, sole of your foot. Push. Other side. Sole of your foot. Push. Angelina, you're up.
Ready? Got to do this.
On your back. Actually, on your knees. Side mount position. Go. Good. Slide towards my head a little bit. Excellent. Top mount position. Go. Excellent. Side mount position on the other side. Go. Good. Now, just to give you a fun thing, go underneath my head with this arm. Anytime you're across the side. Perfect. Now, from this one, go to knee and torso. Yep, sit all the way up into it. Perfect. Put your weight onto me. Excellent. Stay with me. Stay with me. Use your other foot to follow. Yep. Grab my arm and grab my collar, grab my neck, and hold on for dear life. That's it. That's it. Yeah. Now you're gonna, when you can, in a moment, you just keep going. You're going to slide your knee through and go to the mount. Ready? When you want to, when you can, go. Yeah. Perfect. We'll deal with it.
Another.
Punch me in the face.
Punch.
That's it. Okay, so now you're on your back. Ready? Close guard position. Go. Okay. Ready? Swim.
Wait, no, this way.
Perfect. All the way through, all the way around with your elbow. Perfect. Perfect. Go behind my triceps.
Behind.
Yep. And pinch me with your elbows. Excellent. One more time. You don't like it's a dirty hand. That's it. It's just dirty. I've just been cleaning the toilets and I didn't wash them. Come on. I'm trying to punch you. That's it. Good. Breathe. Relax. Cross your ankles. Excellent. 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 Perfect. Perfect. Stay there. Cross your ankles. Good. Now wait. Leave me there for a moment and you're just going to use your legs. Wait. Let me have the choke.
Okay.
Cross your ankles. Bring them, watch this, wait. Use your legs to do that up my back. Again, towards my head with your legs.
Should I do anything with my arms?
Nope, not yet. Higher, one over the other, yep. Good, cross your ankles tight. Good, heels towards your butt. Yep, see how that moves me down?
Totally.
Good, now see how right there, you use your force against mine to push? Just swim. That's it. Perfect, and tuck behind. Tuck your triceps behind. Perfect. Excellent. Okay, so now here we go. Yes! Excellent. Give me a circle. Yes. Give me another circle. Good. Circle with your knee. Just in case.
Wait,
Good.
isn't that, yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. There is no wrong. Yes. Kick me in the head on the other side. Yes, in my hand. Excellent. Good. Protect. Protect.
How do I
Just tuck.
tuck?
That's it. Tuck your head. That's it. Excellent. Yes. 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 Go back on the mat. Good. Move, 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 move. Yes. 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 Karate chop if I'm too close. If I'm too close. Good. Circle. Yes. Excellent.
Oh, shit.
Move your hips away. Move your hips away.
Hips away.
Away. Now that's towards. Move your butt away. Good. Bring your bottom leg up between us. More. Bring your bend your knee and bring it over here. Good. You want to use this one to push.
Oh, this one?
Right here. Now push more with this one. See how that centered this out?
Yeah.
Again, this one, this one. Now look where we're at.
Got it.
So now watch for this one. We didn't even work on that. Now just showing you how it works. Come over here. So now I have posture guard. Or whatever. I'm the guy that got past your legs. Turn towards me. Move your butt away. Bottom leg in between us. That's it. Because now if you're on your back, we're going to get our legs real quick.
Got it.
That's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. Excellent. Circle for me. Good. Circle for me. Excellent. Okay, last and final thing. What's the last position?
What?
So we have top mount,
Side mount.
knee and torso,
Uh-huh.
open guard,
Place guard.
close guard, and
Fuck, I don't remember.
Here we go. Go. So feet here. Seat belt. Good. Make an S grip for me. Excellent. Good. Go with other seat belts on the other side. You've now had your first lesson in jiu-jitsu, almost complete. Sort of. We're going to hold me there. Remember? Hold me on one side. Hold me on the other side. Just cup the tricep. Trap my leg. Put this in the middle. And up and over to 1 o'clock. That's it. And then you go to base. Perfect. You are officially my student. Very good.
Oh, that
I'm
was
very proud of you.
Louie. Thank you so much.
Sure.
It was really great.
Awesome.
That was really good.
I won't do it in a mess. Thank you.
I told you you were gonna like it.
I was like, not looking forward to this. Like, oh no. I was just like, didn't know what
Sure,
I knew
get
nothing
it.
about
I
it.
get it. I know, absolutely.
And I was like, oh, that's awesome. It was fun, for sure. And I would do it again. That's good to know. I'm just going to try to think my ass partner.
Now that you have the basics.
And you guys gotta go, so you guys can leave if you need to. Well, you don't know how to get off the base.
I mean, Karina probably does.
Or maybe not.
We have to go out at the gate, so I don't.
I think the other one.
I'm glad you guys really liked it.
Yeah, that was super awesome.